at the very back on the right side.
That's exactly. They think she had a stroke, and the back of her, she had no feeling in the back, and
Couldn't go to the bathroom properly. She couldn't play properly. She couldn't run. She couldn't do the things she wanted to do. Did you carry her like a baby?
of course, yes, and her hearing had gone.
That's what she shows me. And she said she wrapped me in my blanket. She had a very special blanket. She loved this blanket. You would hold her. It was like one blanket, then a second one. And it was a beautiful bed. She goes, my mom had my hair done. Did you put bows in her hair? I don't know.
We always had her, she went to the groomer every 6 weeks and had her hair done, and the day that I brought her in to be put down, I wrapped her in a blanket that I had of hers.
And that's what she shows me. She shows me you holding her in the blanket and just holding her like a baby, like this, like in the left arm, just holding her like a baby and petting her and saying, I'm sorry, I love you, I love you. You were just telling her, I love you, I love you. Who was with you? Because you weren't by yourself. Who was with you?
I mean, my entire family, my sister, my mom, my brother, my sister-in-law, everyone was there with her when we were in the room to put her down, and we were all around her to love her, yes.
She says that I had the most beautiful passing. And she said, and it's like, I took some other dogs with me that weren't loved. She goes, when I was leaving, I went ahead and grabbed a couple puppies and said, come with me, because they were dying like in ditches and in alley. They were dying because of the rain. And she's like, yeah, they were dying because it was raining and no one loved them. And they were just old dogs that were out in the rain. And I just took their souls with me when I was going. And I grabbed them and said, come with me, they'll love you. Like she was taking 2 dogs. And she said there was another dog that you had a long time ago that had passed before her.
Her brother that my mom had, he had passed years prior.
So he's with her. They're together. They are together.
Thank
She
you.
said you still have her toy. You still have her toy at your house?
Yeah, I do.
Like there's 2 mans, but this one that she loved. Did you wash her toy and keep it?
Yes, I did.
That's what she said. She's like, oh my God, my mom can't even get rid of my toys, Sunshine. But they were grody, like they were slobbered on. So she washed it, but she still has it. It's cute. And all of her pictures. Did you just make a picture collage of Bella?
Yeah, I have everything about her.
It's a Bella shrine. She goes, it's an Bella shrine.
I have a shrine. I have her
There's a picture, and there's a picture, there's a picture, and that's a picture, and there's a Halloween costume, all her little costumes.
Yeah.
She goes, I live the best life any person, much less a dog, could ever ask for. My mom always loved me, and she fed me from her own, like, I don't want to say your own mouth, but you did. Like, oh, you're going to have tacos?
Yeah.
Let's have a taco. Like, shredded beef for you, shredded beef for me. Some for you, some for me. Like,
That's exactly what we did. Yes.
she's like, let's go get tacos. Do you want to get tacos, Bella? She wants tacos. Let's go. Like, you're riding up with her. Like, oh my God. She's like sitting up, so happy. You're like, you guys were really very happy together. It was an awesome, good life. And you shouldn't feel guilty. She was suffering, honey.
I know she had to
She
go.
would have died. She would have already died, except she wanted you to have a chance to say goodbye.
Yeah.
She wasn't here for herself. She was here for you.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't just die in my... She was actually... I feel like she stroked out, and you found her that way, and you're like, what is wrong? What is wrong? What is wrong? You know, and you're upset about it.
Yeah.
And, huh?
No, you're right.
She said that I didn't want to die at my mom's house, or like the way that she was going to die, she didn't want that for you. Like, I didn't want to die in her bed. I didn't want to die on her, like, I didn't want to die in her bed. I didn't want to die on her sofa because it would have been traumatic for you. You'd have like thrown your sofa away. Like, you couldn't have handled it. Like, just even that little bit of thing, it would have been too much for you. So she said, I chose to go the way that I let my mom choose how I went because it was the right thing for her.
Yeah.
She is in heaven though. She's happy. She's a puppy face again. She said she got like gray hair around her, like here.
So, yes.
Like
Yeah.
it was like two streaks. She looked like Confucius, like a Fu Manchu, like gray, and then like two big gray, like long. She had like long ear hair. Like
Yes.
she's like two gray streaks here and two here, and I don't have any of that anymore. It's just like I'm looking fly. Look at me. She's very cute.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much. What a great little reading. I appreciate you letting me do it. Thank you, Miss Abella. Yeah, animals are cardinal souls, so they have a choice to, they remember everything and they have a higher consciousness. When I first read for a dog, it was a lady who, how many of you guys are with me when I read for the German Shepherd that used to eat steak with the lady and she slept with the lady and he also took a bath with her and he would be staring at her and the lady, and I told her, I said, he used to take a bath, he used to watch you in the bathtub and you'd tell him, why don't you stop looking at me? You're looking at me so much, Parker. I don't know what you're doing there. And the reading was so funny because he sounded like a black guy and he sounded like Chef from South Park. Like the dog's voice had this deep voice. It was crazy. It was beautiful.
Well, I appreciate you so much. And you've done many readings for me, but this one really touched my heart more than anything. And I really appreciate you.
Do not feel guilty. Do not feel sad. You will be reunited with her. She is part of your heavenly landscape. You will never be separated. It is okay. You did a great thing by adopting her, helping her. This was exactly what we're supposed to do with our animals, is treat them with loving respect and loving kindness.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Welcome, sweetheart. God bless.